My name is Wesley Carter, and I'm 72 years old. I never thought my own son would betray me, but I learned the hard way that blood doesn't always mean loyalty. It started with a phone call on a Tuesday morning. "Dad, we need to have a family meeting this weekend," my son Marcus said. His voice sounded urgent. "A family meeting? About what?" I asked. "Just some family stuff. Saturday at 2 p.m., my house. Emma will be there too," he replied. "Is everything okay?" I asked. "Everything's fine, Dad. Can you make it?" Marcus pressed. "Of course, I'll be there," I said. Saturday arrived, and I drove to Marcus's upscale home. When I walked in, the atmosphere felt off. Marcus and Diana sat on one couch, and my daughter Emma sat across from them, looking uncomfortable. "Dad, thanks for coming," Marcus said, gesturing to a chair. "Please, sit down." "What's this all about?" I asked. Marcus exchanged a look with Diana. "Dad, we think it's time to discuss your estate planning." "My estate planning?" I repeated. "Yes," Diana chimed in. "You're getting older, and we want to make sure everything is organized." Emma shifted in her seat. "Dad, did you know they were going to bring this up?" "No, I didn't," I said, looking at Marcus. "What exactly are you proposing?" Marcus pulled out a folder. "We think you should transfer your assets to me now, for tax purposes." "Transfer my assets? Marcus, I'm 72, not dying. I'm in perfect health," I said firmly. "That's exactly why we should do it now," Diana interjected, "before any health issues come up." "I have a will. Everything is already planned," I replied. Marcus leaned forward. "Dad, this is better than a will. I've consulted with financial advisors." "Your financial advisors?" I asked skeptically. "Yes, they said this is the best approach. You'd still live in your house, we'd just handle the paperwork," Marcus explained. Emma spoke up. "Dad, don't you think you should talk to your own lawyer first?" "Stay out of this, Emma," Marcus snapped. "Excuse me?" Emma said, standing up. "This is our father." Diana stood too. "We invited you as a courtesy, Emma. This is between Marcus and his father." "Actually, this concerns the whole family," I said, "and I'm not signing anything today." Marcus's face hardened. "Dad, be reasonable." "I am being reasonable. You ambushed me. You said it was a family meeting, not a business transaction," I replied. "We're trying to help you," Diana shouted. "By taking my assets while I'm still alive? That doesn't sound like help," I said. Marcus grabbed the papers. "Fine, but you're making a mistake." "Not thinking clearly?" "I'm thinking perfectly clearly. The answer is no," I said, standing up. "You'll regret this," Marcus muttered. "Is that a threat?" Emma asked. "It's reality," Diana said coldly. "Wesley, you need to think about who's going to take care of you." "I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself," I said, heading toward the door. Marcus called after me. "Dad, wait! Let's talk about this rationally." I turned back. "There's nothing rational about this. I built my wealth over 50 years. I'm not handing it over because you think it's time." "So Emma gets everything then?" Marcus accused. Emma gasped. "I didn't even know about any of this." "That's what I thought," I said, walking out. As I drove home, my hands shook on the steering wheel. Something felt very wrong. The next morning, Emma called me. "Dad, are you okay?" she asked. "I'm fine, sweetheart, just confused," I admitted. "I'm coming over. We need to talk," she said. 20 minutes later, Emma sat in my kitchen. "Dad, I did some digging last night. I called Aunt Ruth," Emma said. "Why?" I asked. "Because Marcus called her 2 weeks ago, saying you were showing signs of dementia," Emma revealed. "What? I don't have dementia," I exclaimed. "I know, but Marcus has been telling family members you're declining. He's setting up a narrative," Emma explained. My stomach dropped. He's trying to have me declared incompetent. That's what I think. Dad, you need to call Robert immediately, Emma urged, referring to my lawyer. I picked up the phone and dialed. Robert, it's Wesley Carter. I need to see you today. It's urgent, I said. Wesley, good timing. I was about to call you. Can you come to my office in an hour? Robert asked. I'll be there, I confirmed. Emma drove me to Robert's office. When we arrived, Robert's expression was grim. Wesley, sit down. I have something to show you, Robert said, pulling out documents. What is it? I asked. Last week, Marcus came to my office claiming to have your power of attorney. He wanted access to your financial records, Robert explained. I never gave him power of attorney, I said, shocked. I know. I refused to give him anything. But Wesley, he had documents with your signature, Robert said, sliding papers across his desk. I examined them carefully. This isn't my signature. It's close, but it's not mine. Emma leaned over. Dad, look at the date. You were in Florida visiting Uncle Mike that week. Exactly. I couldn't have signed these, I confirmed. Robert nodded. That's forgery. Marcus is attempting to steal your assets through fraud. What do we do? I asked. First, we document everything. Emma, you said Marcus has been spreading rumors? Robert questioned. Yes, he called several family members. I can get statements, Emma offered. Good. Wesley, I want you to see Dr. Harrison for a cognitive evaluation. We need official documentation that you're of sound mind, Robert instructed. When? I asked. Tomorrow, if possible. I'll call him now, Robert said, reaching for his phone. While Robert made the call, Emma squeezed my hand. Dad, I'm so sorry. I never thought Marcus would do this, she said softly. Neither did I replied. Robert hung up. Dr. Harrison can see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Now, do you have security cameras at your house? Yes, front door and garage, I answered. Good. Install one in your living room too. If Marcus visits, we need everything recorded, Robert advised. You think he'll come? I asked. I think he'll try to convince you again, and when he does, we'll have proof, Robert explained. Emma pulled out her phone. I have text messages from Diana saying Dad was losing his grip on reality. Perfect. Save those. Forward them to me, Robert said. What about the forged documents? I asked. I'm hiring a forensic document examiner. They'll prove the signature isn't yours. Combined with your alibi and the cognitive evaluation, we'll have a solid case, Robert outlined. A case for what? I questioned. Robert's expression was serious. Elder abuse, attempted fraud, and forgery. Marcus could face criminal charges. He's my son, I said. He's a criminal trying to steal from you, Robert corrected gently. What do I do if he contacts me? Act normal. Don't let on that you know anything. If he wants to meet, agree, but make sure you're recording, Robert instructed. 3 days later, Marcus called. Dad, can I come over tonight? I want to apologize, he said. Sure, Marcus. Come around 7, I agreed, my new camera hidden on the bookshelf. At 7 sharp, Marcus arrived. Thanks for seeing me, Dad, Marcus said, sitting down. Of course, you're my son, I replied. I've been thinking. Maybe I came on too strong, Marcus began. Maybe? I asked calmly. Okay, I did. But Dad, I'm really worried about you. You're getting older, and I don't want you taken advantage of, Marcus said. Taken advantage of by whom? I questioned. By anyone. Scammers, like Emma, Marcus suggested. Emma? Your sister has never asked me for anything, I defended. Not yet, but Dad, she's been poisoning you against me and Diana, Marcus insisted. No one is poisoning me. I make my own decisions, I stated. Marcus leaned forward. Then make the right decision. Transfer the assets to me. We've been through this. The answer is no, I said firmly. Marcus's face changed. The fake concern vanished. Dad, you're not hearing me. You need to sign those papers, he demanded. Or what? I challenged. Or I'll have you declared incompetent. I have witnesses who will testify you're losing your mind. Dr. Morrison will sign off on it, Marcus threatened. Dr. Morrison? My doctor? I asked, shocked. Diana's brother. He'll say whatever I need him to say, Marcus revealed. That's fraud, I said. It's family taking care of family. Once you're declared incompetent, I get guardianship. Then I can access everything anyway, Marcus explained coldly. You've really thought this through, I observed. I have, so save us the trouble and sign now. You can live out your days in peace. No nursing home, no court battles. Just sign, Marcus urged. The front door opened. Robert walked in with a police detective. What the hell? Marcus jumped up. Marcus Carter? The detective asked. Who are you? Marcus demanded. Detective Sarah Collins. We'd like you to come to the station to answer questions about forged documents and elder abuse, she stated. Marcus's eyes darted to me. Dad, what did you do? I protected myself, I replied calmly. Robert stepped forward. Mr. Carter, we have recordings of this entire conversation. We also have the forged documents, witness statements, and proof that Wesley was in Florida when he supposedly signed those papers. This is ridiculous, Marcus sputtered. Is Dr. Morrison really Diana's brother? Detective Collins asked. Marcus's silence was damning. Emma walked in behind them. He is. I confirmed it this afternoon. Emma, you're in on this too? Marcus accused. I'm protecting our father from you, Emma replied coldly. Detective Collins pulled out handcuffs. Marcus Carter, you're under arrest for attempted fraud, forgery, and elder abuse. Dad, please, don't let them do this, Marcus begged. You did this to yourself, I said quietly. I'm your son! How can you do this to me? Marcus shouted. You're a thief who happens to be my son. There's a difference, I replied. Diana burst through the door. What's happening? Your husband is being arrested, Detective Collins informed her. Diana turned to me. Wesley, this is insane! Marcus loves my money, I corrected. You'll regret this, Diana screamed. Good luck with that, Robert said, holding up a folder. We have everything documented. As Detective Collins led Marcus out, he turned back. Dad, I'll never forgive you for this, Marcus said. I'll never forgive you for trying to steal my life, I responded. 6 months later, I sat in the courtroom next to Robert. Emma held my hand as the judge prepared to deliver the sentence. Mr. Carter, please stand, Judge Thompson said. Marcus rose, his suit wrinkled, his face gaunt. Marcus Carter, you've been found guilty of forgery, attempted fraud, and elder abuse. These crimes exploit the most vulnerable among us, Judge Thompson stated. Diana sobbed in the gallery. Your actions were calculated and showed complete disregard for your father's well-being, the judge continued. Robert whispered to me, He's not going easy on him. Good, I whispered back. I hereby sentence you to 5 years in state prison, followed by 3 years of probation. You are ordered to pay full restitution totaling $150,000. Additionally, you are permanently barred from any contact with Wesley Carter, Judge Thompson declared. Marcus's legs buckled. His lawyer caught him. Your Honor, my client would like to address the court, Marcus's lawyer said. Denied. Mr. Carter had his chance during the trial. He showed none, Judge Thompson replied, banging the gavel. Court is adjourned. As they led Marcus away, he looked at me one final time. I felt nothing. Outside the courthouse, Emma hugged me tightly. It's over, Dad. It's really over, she said. It is, I agreed. Robert joined us. Wesley, how are you feeling? Relieved. Sad, but mostly relieved, I answered. That's completely understandable, Robert acknowledged. Emma looked at me. Dad, have you decided about your will? I have. Marcus is completely removed. Everything goes to you with trusts for your children, I explained. Dad, you don't have to do that, Emma protested. Yes, I do. You stood by me. That's what family does, I said. Robert opened his briefcase. I have the updated documents. We just need your signature. Let's do it now, I said. We walked to Robert's office and I signed the new will. There. Done, Robert confirmed. Marcus has no claim whatsoever. What about Diana? I asked. She wasn't charged, but the restraining order extends to her as well. Neither can contact you, Robert explained. Emma's phone buzzed. She frowned. What is it? I asked. Diana just texted. She says Marcus wants to apologize, Emma read. Absolutely not, I said immediately. That's what I'm telling her, Emma replied, typing. Robert nodded. Good. This is about boundaries. Do you think he really wants to apologize? I wondered. He wants something. He always wants something, Emma answered bitterly. Well, he's not getting it, I declared. Robert smiled. Wesley, you handled this with incredible strength. You did what was necessary. I had help. I had you and Emma, I acknowledged. Emma squeezed my shoulder. We're a team, Dad. Always will be. What are you doing for Thanksgiving? I asked her. Coming to your house. I'll bring the kids, Emma replied with a smile. Perfect. We'll start some new traditions, I said. Robert shook my hand. Congratulations, Wesley. You refused to be a victim. As Emma and I walked to her car, she turned to me. Dad, are you really okay? She asked gently. It was hard, I admitted, but it was necessary. What Marcus did wasn't about love, it was about greed. I'm proud of you, Emma said. I'm proud of us, I corrected. That evening, I sat on my porch with coffee, watching the sunset. Emma joined me. What are you thinking about? I'm thinking about justice, I said, not revenge. There's a difference. What's the difference? She asked. Revenge is about hurting someone because they hurt you. Justice is about making sure they face consequences. I didn't want to hurt Marcus. I wanted him held accountable, I explained. Emma nodded. That makes sense. I got my life back, Emma. My autonomy, my assets, my dignity. Marcus will spend 5 years understanding that actions have consequences, I continued. Do you think he'll ever truly understand? Emma wondered. I don't know, but that's not my problem anymore, I replied. I turned as if addressing someone watching. Have you ever had a family member try to manipulate you for money? What would you have done in my situation? Would you have pressed charges against your own child? I asked. Like and subscribe for more stories about people who refused to be victims and fought back the right way. Emma smiled. That's a powerful question, Dad. It's the question that matters, I said, because sometimes the hardest thing to do is also the right thing to do.